Hello and welcome back to another Sims 4 Ultimate Decade Challenge video. We are about to enter into the 1303 year and we are just with our family, and this is our current family tree. As we know, we have just gotten our Ernie married to the beautiful Aileen. We did, right at the end of 1302, just find out that Sophia and Lance did give birth to a little baby named Mackenzie. So she did survive her death roll, and Sophia survived the roll as well. So both mom and baby did survive the labor. So we have us another little baby in that household, and we are going to continue on with this journey. I just want us to look at this spreadsheet, and now you can see for 1302, Mackenzie has been added onto the tree, and it is on 1303, which is going to be tomorrow. We will be aging not only Mackenzie up, but also Lillian Arundel is going to be aging up to a toddler. So we will have 2 death rolls that we will have to do first thing on Friday to find out if they are going to be able to age up and survive. So we'll have to do those to see if those children are going to survive their death rolls. That being said, we are going to go ahead and jump in with Ernie and Aileen. So let's go ahead and get started here. I did go and find the honey production stuff that we had mentioned on stream, and it turns out it's a Mead brewing station, which I actually do have in the game. So I will go ahead and purchase that for them so that they can make those bottles of honey mead, and we can hopefully sell those, or I don't know what we do with those once we have them, but we will find out. Maybe we can sell those to Trader Jacques and get some money out of that. I'm not exactly sure. If not, then we'll at least have them, and I don't know, maybe they can drink them, or who knows? We'll find out. But we will get them that mead station, and they can start brewing that honey up, because we know now that we have those trees where they can get the wild honey. They can process the honey, filter the honey, and then we'll get them the brewing station so that they can make the mead. So we are just going to jump in. We had left off in the stream where they were consummating their relationship and trying for a baby. So hopefully Aileen will be with child soon, but we are going to continue on trying to get her with child until we find out that she is obviously pregnant. Okay, so we are here. We are in the game. It is Thursday, the last day of 1302. It's about 3:16 in the afternoon, and we are just going to finish up 1302 here. Oh, sorry about that. And then we will head right on into 1303 and do those baby rolls in the morning. But let's go ahead and hop into Build By and grab them that mead station really quickly, because I have figured out that that is what that is. And we will place that down and get them started on making that mead. There it is. I think I'm going to place it here. All right. And it does work off the grid, so we love that. So let's go get him to gather some honey and see if we can get this process to work. And while he does that, she can just get some weeding done on the garden. Did he not get any wild honey? Seriously? He's too grossed out by the bugs. Oh, well, great. Maybe she can gather the wild honey. She was able to gather the wild honey. So we'll make him do the weeding.
New beam. Shorg.
Okay, so she got 6 jars of honey. Let's go over here and light this. And see what it does when she puts the honey in.
The door.
She acquired the mead brewing skills. She can now prepare the oldest beverage in the world, straightforward, classic. The higher the skill level, the more recipes that become unlocked and the better quality mead is produced. Okay. Well, where is it?
Oh, Yashuna.
Collect the mead.
Oh, Lonkas. Nerf for mums. Or
Collect the mead. Collect brewed mead. Collect brewed mead. What? Oh. It's not gonna let me collect it. Let's see if he can collect it. No. There's something wrong with it. She's eating for 2. Congratulations. Aileen is expecting there's going to be a new addition to this household. She's tense. Pregnancy freakout from discovering pregnancy. Pregnant, it hits her now how young she is, how little she wants anything major and life-changing happening at this point in time. How little she feels ready to handle such a thing. Impossible not to freak out. What will her parents say? Her friends? The father of the child? The father of the child is going to be fine.
okay.
But we will go ahead and we will share the big news.
Jerome
Oh,
Quaiba.
Dirishi.
Torsa.
Kankuya.
Garza.
Burba.
Quaiba.
Oh, chibi.
Bumbler.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ah.
Nibahana.
Oh,
An unwanted child on the way. What will Ernie and his partner do? They did not plan to have a baby, and they don't want this pregnancy to be, but it's a little too late to think that way now. I mean, they both actually did want this pregnancy. They just don't know it. They will just have to get over the fact that they think they didn't want this baby. And I'm a little bummed out about the fact that I can't get this brewed mead. Alright, that time it worked. We love that. Okay, awesome. We also got a notification that Clementine just had one male baby with Eric Nielsen. So let's hop over and we will do our roll for them. So as we know, we can't get a 1 for Clementine, and the baby can't get a 5, a 10, a 15, or a 20. So let's roll for Clementine. And she got a 1. And Ben can't get a 5, a 10, a 15, or a 20. And Ben will live. Alright, so there is a rule here for young adults. If they roll to die in labor, to flip a coin. If they get heads, that means they die. Tails is a traumatic birth, and that sim is now infertile. So we will flip a coin. I have a flip a coin. So let's roll tails. All right. So what did it say? If they get heads, they die. Tails means it was a traumatic birth, and that sim is now infertile. Okay. So she doesn't die. She lives, but she's infertile now. So no more babies for them. So Thursday we are going to put him on the tree. His name is Ben Nielsen. And then for Friday, Ben Nielsen. And we will make her obviously infertile, but that's very sad news. They did get an heir, but that's only if he lives, obviously. So we'll mark through them because they cannot have any more babies. Okay, we have updated everything here. I just need to obviously change it for her, but we will get back to the game. And see what's going on with our family. We are hungry and we need a bath. Well, let's go ahead and let her cook something. She can make some family size of pottage. And I guess our family is going to be a little distraught, or well, they're not distraught, but they're a little upset over the fact that they are having a child, and they are going to need to get over that a little bit. He's like, oh my goodness, pregnancy. Ernie's partner announced being pregnant. It hits Ernie now how young he still is, how little he wants anything major and life-changing happening at this point in time, how little he feels ready to handle such a thing. It's impossible not to freak out. And she's feeling the exact same way. He's like, how could this have happened? And she's like, how do you think this happened, Ernie?
Clemus Pofani, Chinosa, Jabipo, Jamul, Vespagane, Wabarani, Bifala, Zigora Quinarb, Biflarza. Gypsy.
Okay, calm down and go have yourself something. He's gonna go hunting. He's like, I'm going hunting. And she's like, very good, love. Go hunting. He's gonna then come back home and grab a serving to eat. I actually need him to take a bath, but because we're off the grid and we don't have any water stored, we can't bathe currently. So they are just dirty. We need to gather up some water. So he's actually carrying his food out with him while he goes to gather water. You could have sat down and enjoyed your meal. He's like, no, I'm too tense to do that. Very good. Just, you do you. Plumbing doesn't work off the grid. I realize that, but if we have water, we should be able to take a bath. She's like, I understand you're upset, Ernie. I really do. But at the end of the day, I wasn't really expecting this myself. And I'm going to need you to band together with me because I need you to help me for us to get through this together. And he's like, I know, dear. I know. She's like, at the end of the day, we're both tense at this. At least we're tense in it together.
Grasha, Zelmas, Bunavush, Snaby Gobi, Zerf, Gamu, dear Quay.
So I'm going to send them off to bed. It is a little after midnight here. And let them get a little bit of rest. And then in the morning, we will go ahead and we will roll for the children and see if they are going to be able to age up and make it through their death rolls, which is going to be a scary moment for us all because we need to see if those children are going to make it. Dun, dun, dun. Not only that, but as we know, Clementine and Eric just had their heir and they can't have any more children, so I really hope that their child is able to live. Okay, so it is the next morning. I am just going to get Ernie to go ahead and go to the washroom here and let him relieve his bladder problems. We have some very stinky Sims. I'm going to have them go ahead and gather a little bit more water. We have to get us up some stores of water here because they can't bathe at all. It's really ridiculous. And we will go ahead and get him to refill the feed and clean the shed. And she's going to need to scatter some feed for the chickens. All right. And it is the next morning, and so you know what time it is. It's time for us to do our rolls. So if we go over to our spreadsheet and we go to our timeline, you can see that for infants, we have 2 infants. They can't roll a 12, a 16, or an 18. So we will roll for 1, then they live, and 2, they live. So both of our infants do get to live. And for our toddler, can't roll a 4 or an 8. And we rolled a 20, so we get to have Lillian age up as well. So all of the children lived. So we will go ahead and hop over into their households and we will age them up and give them their makeovers. Okay, we are here with the Arundel family. This is little Mackenzie. We are just going to have someone come up here and give this little one an age up. Let's see if I can get Sophia to come up and age up this little one. Probably need to give her a little feed real quick, and then we'll be able to age her up. And does Lance like fitness? Sure, he can like fitness.
Garage. Yumala.
Okay, go ahead and age up Mackenzie. And so Mackenzie is aging up to an infant. And we will just randomize the traits. And she got sensitive.
Yups. Sabave.
Oh, the tax collector's here. Okay. That's fine.
They knew. Morpetanahe. Tuma. Quisap.
Ooh, Sharnoof.
Barovi Sensen. Gorch Variki. Shalbo. Barlini Yorid. Yeah.
Fribs Gubarao. Jebado.
Skuma Puni. Jesene Klunka. Slanaga.
Where is it? Pay my taxes. Alright, let's go back up here to the baby. And we will go ahead and go into Cass and age up both of them. Alright, let's do the maker. Alright, there's little Mackenzie. He's super cute. And we will go over to Lillian, his sister, and we are going to age her up to a toddler. And 2, 3. She is going to be imaginative and curious. Okay. And now we need to head over to the Nielsen's and age up little Ben. Okay, we have arrived here at the home. Let's just go ahead and have Clementine come on in here, and she can age up her little one after she gives him a bit of a feed.
Milshaba. Oh. Oh. Inaba. Chelky Tibu. Ah! Woohoo!
And we will randomize the traits, and he got Sunny. And we will hop into Cass and give him his makeover really quickly.
Lampima Ruskin.
Alright, and here is little Ben. And while we're in here, we will go ahead and make Clementine infertile. Okay. And we will jump back in to our family. And they're both over at the Nielsen's house, it looks like.
Oh, Lonkas. Yanasesh.
She is very tense over being pregnant. Unwanted child on the way. Aileen did not expect to have a child and is really not sure that she wants it at all, but it's happening. What should she do?
Shippy.
And he is feeling sad. Gloomy Sims always seem to have a cloud hanging over them. Okay, let's go ahead and send her on home. We have figured out that we are expecting. We have figured out how to make our mead. We have obviously realized that our family is extremely tense over the fact that we are having a baby. We're kicking over trash cans. We are not in a good place. 1303 is starting out very tense. We are in a bad place, it would seem. But Aileen is having a baby. We are going to have ourselves an addition to the family in the coming days. So, within this year. So we are just going to continue on here doing things on the farm that we need to do. It is almost time for our harvest. So we will be having a harvest coming up soon. And that is good news. But I am going to go ahead, I think, and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. And until then, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.